Today we're speaking with Jordan Wilson. Many people know Jordan as an Indigenous elder, outdoorsman, teacher, mentor, and lifelong student of the land. Over the past year, Rudy and I have had the opportunity to learn directly from Jordan through outdoor activities, traditional knowledge, and hands on experiences in the wilderness. What impressed us most wasn't simply the amount of knowledge he possesses, it was the way he teaches. Every lesson felt like a less like a classroom and more like an adventure. As we spent time learning from Jordan, one question kept coming back to us: what happens when this knowledge is no longer here? Today, we're going to explore the lessons Jordan has learned throughout his life, why they matter, and whether there is a way to pass them on to future generations. Jordan, you have spent a lifetime learning from the land, from the people who came before you. What are the most important lessons your elders taught you, and what knowledge do you believe is most at risk of being lost if it isn't passed on to younger generations?
Mm.
Go, Jordan.
All right. Yeah. So my experience of teaching has been a pass down um, of traditional medicines and food gathering and processing. Um, right from my younger childhood days of growing up, watching fish being processed in a smokehouse, and the spring medicines that were harvested, and my experience of being nurtured and cared for with traditional practices. Like it's just something of high value of our traditional cultural knowledge, that it doesn't leave you once you've been shared the information. We've had some impacts of residential, and a lot of elders had lost their connection with these traditional practices, and I just felt that it was something that I need to give back, because enough elders that shared with me like our traditional medicines, traditional foods, and processing and preserving was highest importance of our cultural need, and sustenance of you know a variety of foods that keep us healthy and strong. So I just feel that it's something that we have to reconnect with. Um, there is programs in the past. There's one specific one called Rediscovery. They had different group group programs like outdoor groups, but nothing was really uh, as profound in reconnecting as the Rediscovery, because they utilized elders, and it was helping the youth campers to understand our old traditional ways that were vital to um, our our culture and our history on the land, and in different areas, and our practices. So just wanted to
Right.
share that. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Jordan, I'd like to commend you too because you have revived a lot of the lost knowledge that was stripped away through residential schools and and just how many people we lost through illnesses and smallpox, and so much knowledge was lost. And I like to commend you, my friend, for reviving all of this stuff. I'm very proud of you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I appreciate that. I do work for the SEAS program supporting emerging Aboriginal stewards, and I do get called on for that. I try to give referrals, but they prefer that it was me that helped the younger uh, grade school generations of the elementary school, even high school students, to reconnect and restore some of the values that were of importance. So thank you very much for the compliment there.
You're very welcome. I noticed that with not only with my father, but my mother as well, and a lot of the generation that went through this whole residential school system. They taught us to be ashamed of ourselves,
Mm.
and and it was a sad thing to see. That my own parents were ashamed of who they were, and that they allowed them those thoughts to be placed into their minds. But it was literally beaten into them too at the same time. So
Mm-hmm.
um, it's good to see it being revived. Thank you, Jordan.
Yes.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Sorry, I'm getting too emotional there.
Yeah.
It's
I
price of
know.
getting price of getting old.
Yes. I know. I do. I do. I have heard a lot of uh, recollective stories that were brought up about the treatment and the loss of, the connections of the knowledge, and but it is um, pretty heartfelt to know that that's how it happened, and because I've always offered medicines to elders as whenever I could, and a lot of them didn't have no knowledge and use of different.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were. Yeah, it was literally taught into them. But good for you, Jordan. Very proud of you.